What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday. Hey. Happy Saturday to everybody. Hey, hey, hey. Hope you guys are having a great day. Come on in, come on in, come on in. This is our tribe meeting. So, we are very informal when we are having a tribe meeting. So, let me say hi to the people. Hey, Karay. What's up, Amber, Quake, Gabby, Chuck. Hey, 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 Katrina. Sweet Pea, Lady of Virtue, China White, Shakira. Vintage, what's up? What's up? Itty bitty, hey, 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 everybody. Montrez, Tan, Modernly Michelle, okay. All right, you guys, come on in, come on in, come on in. So I want to say, thank you to everybody who was here earlier. We were trying to do some troubleshooting. I think we made some headway. So is this D Short Dragon? D Short Dragon? That's cute. Raven, hey Dorothy. So you guys, we have done some adjustments to this microphone situation, to the sound. Okay, Dorothy said it sounds good. Let me double check in the background. Okay, all right. So you guys, the sound should be a lot better. It was a lot better earlier, so it should definitely be better. We did some things. We worked on some things. So I want to thank you guys for helping me. Let's get into the things, you guys. It ain't really a whole lot going on, and I really should have I probably could really do a reaction video to this whole Mike Epps interview, but we're just gonna listen to some clips. We'll get to that a little bit later on, but let's get into some other updates that we need to bring you guys. Thanks, Karay. Karay said it sounds good. Hey, Miss Kiki. Okay, Gabby said it sounds good. All right, me Johnny. Hey, hey, hey. So let's get into some of these other stories that we need to get into. So first of all, let me give you guys a Whitehead update. If you guys did not catch Pam, Pam the Law Intellect Esquire, for those who don't know, Bishop Whitehead, that's a story we've been following for about a year and a half now, almost 2 years. Well, has it been 2 years? No, it's been about a year and a half. We started following it. Thank you, B Charmer. We started following when the church was robbed, I think in July of 2022. So it's been about a year and a half. Okay, so his trial was last week on Monday. They'll be doing closing arguments. But here's what was interesting. Whitehead actually testified in his own defense. You guys gotta go listen to Pam. Pam has all the notes. Pam was in the courtroom. Pam broke everything down. But just to give you guys a quick update, y'all, he didn't do himself any favors. Which anybody who's been following the Whitehead situation, you would know that he didn't do himself any favors. His ego, his arrogance, would not allow him to really, in my opinion, put forward any sort of major defense. He sat there, he talked, and he pontificated, but he didn't have any evidence. And the evidence that was there was all in favor of the prosecution. He tried to give this whole explanation about the investment of Miss Pauline's money, which he allegedly stole the $90,000 from her. Now, granted, it does sound like the whole situation with Miss Pauline and this money was crazy. Okay, it was crazy. However, he did not provide any evidence to his alternative theory of the situation. He was saying that he invested the money and that they knew it was supposed to be a 1-year investment and they asked for their money back before the 1 year was up. Okay, well, now it has been more than 1 year. And where is her money? He was not able to show any documentation to show where he invested the money with an investment. Because here's the thing, and this is what I was telling Pam. If his argument had been, listen, she knew it was investment, she knew there were risks involved with investing her money, and unfortunately, the investment didn't do well, and, she understood that it was a risk. Had he been able to show documentation, what up, Epps? Hey, boo. If he had been able to show documentation where he invested the money and the investment was a bad investment, I think a lot of this would have been like, oh, well, it was a bad investment. So that was number one. Number two, when it came down to this paperwork, that was one thing he was being charged with. Another thing, and they were saying it was the wire fraud, right? So because she wired, because there was, money, people was wiring money back and forth, that's where the fraud comes in. Then they went through the documentation where he falsified the accounts to get his house under false pretenses, right? So I told you, well, Pam told you, I told you that the government presented the documentation to show where it was the account was fake and the money was fake, and that he had a deposit, and then by the time he applied for the loan for his house, that account had been closed, it had been overdrawn. Well, come to find out that the documentation that he submitted to show, well, I mean, that that showed that he had this account to the bank, right? The money to the bank. Come to find out, the documentation predated when he actually opened up the account. So let's say he opened up the Chase bank account on December the 1st, and he opened it with $3 million, $100,000 in the account, whatever it was. The information he submitted to the bank to get the loan was dated like September, October. Sir, you didn't even have that account, much less the amount of money that was in the account. The prosecution also was able to show large amounts that he spent. They showed his DoorDash account. They showed Louis Vuitton. They showed Gucci. They showed Polo. They showed where he lumped sums at these different places, right? So again, like, sir, we said everything except for investments. You didn't offer. So when they asked him about that, his response was, well, I mean, because he couldn't argue the paperwork, because that was his paperwork. He was like, well, I mean, if that's what it says, that's what it says. Then he was like, they asked about, well, yeah, the bank definitely, somebody definitely need to lose their job down to the bank. Then he gonna say his identity was stolen. Your identity was stolen, and they applied for the house that you live in? So then he was like, he tried to argue that he wasn't able to get his documents because the government, remember, the government took his computers and everything. So the prosecution was like, but sir, didn't we, like, we gave you we gave you access to everything after XYZ amount of days. So again, if the documentation was there, you've had access to your documents. It's not like you've been locked out of your documents for the last 2 years or 1.5 years or however long it's been. You got access to your documents after we went through all your stuff. We also gave you an opportunity to submit any documentation that would counteract or that would explain what we're accusing you of, and you didn't do that. So not only did he not have any documents at court, he never submitted any documents prior to when the government gave him a time period to say, listen, if we got it wrong, show us where we got it wrong. So then we get to Belmonte. And his only argument about the whole Belmonte situation was they were trying to frame the mayor, and he wasn't going to be a part of framing the mayor. He said, the FBI agent told me, conveniently the FBI agent that didn't testify, he told me when they came to my house and they executed the search warrant, he was like, we don't want you, we want the mayor. We can work something out if you'll give us information on the mayor. And I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to flip on the mayor like that. Sir, so we supposed to just forget? We supposed to forget about all that audio that we heard you cussing that man out? Here's the thing. And like me and Pam were talking, I said, Belmonte never testified because we know Belmonte got his own legal issues. And if you see Belmonte, he looked kind of slimy. You know what I'm saying? He looked kind of grimy. But the jury didn't see him. So from where the jury was sitting, all they heard was this man who y'all keep telling me is a bishop. He's a bishop. He's a bishop. He's a bishop. He's a bishop. We hear him on audio tape cussing this man out. We hear him on audio tape calling this man a homophobic slur. We hear him on audio tape telling him that his wife is sleeping with other men. Like, he even said, that's why your wife got another man's balls in her mouth. Like, he literally said that, y'all. The bishop. So if I'm on the jury, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm on the jury and I'm listening to this man of God say these things over $5,000. We ain't even gonna get into the stuff with the mayor. So I don't feel like he helped his case, and certainly I'm not on the jury. I can't put nobody in jail, okay? However, if I'm on the jury, I don't feel like he helped his case by testifying, if you really want to know the truth of the matter. So we'll see. A bishop said that, Chuck. Sure did. So we're going to see, once the jury gets the case, the jury should get the case on Monday because they're doing closing arguments. We'll see how long it takes for a verdict to come back, and we'll see what that verdict is. So I will definitely let you guys know what the verdict is. So that's the update to that. Child, this jailhouse bishop and his lawyer played him because he knew that bishop was guilty. All right, you guys, there's 142 people in the room. If you guys could please hit the like button if you have not already done so. And if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel. Listen, we getting this sound together. Hang on, hold on. We getting this sound together. And donations are not required, but they are certainly appreciated and accepted. And I want to thank you to the people who cashed at me last week, sent me a little donation last week to go towards my New York trip, honey. I appreciate it. I appreciate it much. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, let me share this out, child. I didn't share the live. Okay, we're live. Sound like a black Trump, child. We will see. Okay. So we have another update. This one is coming from Mr. Lester. If you guys remember, Lester is the guy that alleges that Larry Reed was basically his trick. Larry Reed took care of him, paid for him. He was allegedly his cook. We went over his interview with Tasha K. He has posted an apology. I'm going to read it to y'all. This is his apology. Dear friends and colleagues, I don't know who your colleague is, sir. Sir, you are a gigolo. Are you addressing this to your fellow gigolos? Because you're a gigolo. I'm writing this letter to express my deepest apologies for any pain or harm I may have caused you. Who is the you? Hey, Don, what's up, boo? Who is the you? I realize now that my actions and behaviors have hurt you. And for that, I am truly sorry. Okay, can I just pause there for a minute? Y'all want me to finish reading? I'm going to finish reading it. Hold on, I got to talk about, y'all know y'all be talking about how blind I am, but the writing is small, so hold on. I want you to know that I am in the process of getting the help that I need to address the trauma of being molested and abused in the past. I now understand that my past experiences have influenced my behavior in ways that I did not truly comprehend before. To my mother, father, family members, ex-wife, friends, and daughters, I am deeply sorry for any shame or embarrassment that my actions may have caused. I never intended for my personal struggles to impact you in any way. I regret any pain that I may have caused. As I embark on this new journey of healing and self-discovery, I am committed to being a better person and making amends for my past mistakes. I want to use my experiences to help others and prevent similar harm from happening to anyone else. I understand the responsibilities that come with being a role model, and I'm determined to take the necessary steps to move forward in a positive direction. My journey towards redemption has just begun, and I'm looking forward to rebuilding relationships and helping those around me. Please know that I am truly sorry for any pain I have caused, and I am committed to making things right. I am so I hope to earn your forgiveness and support as I continue on this path of healing and growth. Sincerely, Lester Pilter. Y'all know good and damn well that's it right there. Baby. Y'all know good and damn well that Lester ain't right there. That's number one. If y'all heard him in that interview with Tasha K, you know he ain't write this. Okay, first of all, and this is no disrespect to people who are from the Caribbean, because I'm not saying that people who are from the Caribbean can't write in proper grammar. That is not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is he did not write that. That's Lester Pelter from Larry Reed, the guy that accused Larry Reed. Y'all gotta listen. Y'all got red ball back now. Y'all got a red ball back. I just told y'all who it was. Hey, everybody coming in. Y'all, Lester did not write that. Now, I don't know who wrote it. I'm not accusing nobody of writing it. I'm just telling you who didn't write it. Lester did not write it. And who the hell is he you apologize to everybody except for Larry Reed. So are you saying, are you apologizing? Because here's the thing, and I'm being real here. He never said he lied. He never addressed Larry Reed by name. So are you just apologizing to your family for embarrassing them, for putting your business out there, for being a gigolo? Like, what are you apologizing? Because I never heard him say I lied on Larry, that I took his kindness for weakness, that I extort. Like, I didn't hear any of that. Right. You apologizing for causing pain, but what do you mean? Because in his interview with Tasha K, he did say that, in his culture, they don't accept homosexuality, and that his family, it's sort of made him like his family doesn't accept his lifestyle. He considers himself bisexual, but his family doesn't accept that lifestyle, and that it's been put out there and it's been embarrassing to him. So what are you apologizing for? Is that what you're apologizing for? Because again, you never said Larry's name. You never said you lied on Larry. You were just apologizing for the trauma and the embarrassment you caused your family, and that you're going to get help to work on your trauma. I don't know. But I just, I try, listen, when there are updates to stories over here, I just try to bring y'all the updates. I try to bring y'all the updates. Okay? Right. Gabby said if he wanted to apologize to his family, he could have kept us out the family meeting. Right. Like, don't you have their phone number? I mean, maybe you don't. I don't know. Maybe you don't have their phone number, child. I don't know. But like I said, honey, we just try to bring y'all updates. I try to let y'all know these things when I just try to bring y'all the updates, honey. I just try to bring y'all the updates, because, baby, it'd be a lot, okay? Oh, Lord. Okay. All right, Lester. That's Lester. Okay. What else we got? We got another update here. Natalie Nunn. Not that any of us really care, but I'm just gonna bring y'all the update. We know last week, allegedly, Natalie Nunn was exposed for cheating on her husband with Curtis from Bad Boys, from the first season of Bad Boys Club over on Zeus, or the Bad Boys, whatever they were called, Bad Boys Club, whatever, over to the Zeus. Now, with that being said, Oh, excuse me, y'all. Now, with that being said, she said that, where's Abby's picture? Oh, you know what? You're right. This is an Abby kind of story. You're right. This is an Abby kind of story, child. Because you're right. We don't care. I'm only bringing this to y'all to give y'all the update because we don't care. We don't care. You're right. We don't care. We don't care. Now, Natalie said that her husband knew that her husband were on the break and that her husband knew about it and that the man was trying to extort her and that he was this and he was that. Well, Curtis came down and said that Natalie is lying. It's all cap. As the kids would say, it's all cap. Okay? He even posted some text messages. And he said, listen, she said I was trying to get a rollie. She already gave me a rollie, but then she took it back when we broke up. Sir, I know nobody cares, but again, I just had to bring you the update. So Curtis says she lying. I don't nobody care. Lisa, I just gave y'all the update on the trial. I just gave y'all the update on the trial of Whitehead, honey. I just gave y'all the update. But we'll be here for the verdict. So I just had to bring y'all the update. Child, here we go with Jay Leno Chin. She's ridiculous and pathetic, and she says she bought him furniture. Chin, yeah, don't nobody care. Like, I don't care. All right, let me give y'all an update on this Maurice Scott situation. Now, Maurice Scott, Don, help me out with this one if I'm getting the information wrong. Maurice Scott, down to the love and marriage Huntsville, we know that he was suing some bloggers, some YouTubers, because he said they lied on him and it was slanderous and blah, blah, blah. Well, it was going around the YouTube streets yesterday that this lawsuit is not as on the up and up as he tried to make it seem. That allegedly he has never formally served these ladies, okay? He has never formally served these ladies, and as a result of him never formally serving these ladies, he does not have the right to the subpoena. He sent them this subpoena for some information, like their personal banking information and all of this stuff. Because the thing is this, so here's the thing about with YouTube, you guys. He can't properly serve these women because he doesn't know where they live. So it sounds like what he's being accused of is serving them via email because he doesn't have their proper address, and then asking them for that information so I guess he can formally serve them. So as of right now, based on what the internet streets is saying, based on what the YouTube streets is saying, he has not formally really moved forward with this lawsuit. And everything up until this point is pretty fugazi. Now, Maurice, as much as I don't fool with that show anymore, and as much as I don't really fool with you, I was really trying to work with you, bruh, because I feel like, if people lied on you and they were talking about another Maurice Scott and you asked them to take it down and they refused to take it down or they refused to clear it up, I was like, you have every right to say, listen, I'm an attorney. You could put my bar card in jeopardy. I need you to clean it up. But you can't play games either. And this is all allegedly because I don't know. I don't know the laws of Alabama, but this is all allegedly. This is all allegedly. Now, there's also a GoFundMe to raise money for the lawyer for these people. They say they got almost $10,000. $5,000. They're trying to raise $10,000 or something like that. They got over $5,000 already. So listen, this is all I'm gonna say about this. I don't know if people's legal analysis is true or not. However, if he doesn't know where these people live, then it sounds like he couldn't have possibly served them. Now, I do know that you can go to court and you can ask for different types of service to be accepted. But you have to, from my understanding, you have to show good faith effort that you tried to serve them, and not knowing their proper address is not good faith effort. Like, we know people have had to actually get, private detectives and stuff like that. So I don't know. You think it's just a storyline? It might be, Xavier, but I tell you what, I'll never know because y'all know I don't even talk about that show no more. All right, I got one more update. Well, I guess yeah, one more update. Then we're gonna get into some other stuff. Um, the turkey leg hut. Now we talked about this turkey leg hut situation a few weeks ago, where this was a very popular eatery down to the Houston, Texas. Um, it's a really nasty divorce where the wife is divorcing the husband, and then she fired the husband, and then she alleged that the husband was misappropriating money and stealing money from the business. But then they said that he was working there again. But then they said that he opened up a pop-up shop across the street and he was selling like scrimps or something. It's been a whole mess. It's been a whole mess over there. Well, this morning there was a fire set down to the office. Down to the office. Now, I'm going to let y'all hear Attorney Simone. She gave us a little synopsis. And I'm going to let y'all hear what she had to say. Because this is not the first time that the husband has been connected to a very convenient arson. To a very convenient arson. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let me let y'all hear what Simone had to say. Now, she did a TikTok on it. I was trying to download the link, but honestly, I just didn't. But I'm going to let y'all hear what Attorney Simone had to say. Hey. All right, here it is right here.
Coincidence or no? So the turkey leg hut has been set on fire. Well, the office attached to the turkey leg hut has been set on fire. It's actually the wife, Slim, who owns it. The husband and wife are in the middle of a divorce.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, y'all.
Claims are not only abused by him, but that he mismanaged the funds of the turkey leg hut. Well, where's all the paperwork kept that would support that? Likely in this office. In the office that you see here has been set on fire. What makes it wilder is this isn't the first time that the husband has been associated with arson. In fact, in 2005, he was found guilty of setting his second wife's house on fire. That's right, for arson. But in addition to setting his second wife's house on fire, he was embroiled in litigation with a man named Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers claimed that he helped co-found the Turkey Leg Hut, and pursuant to a contract that they had all signed, he was entitled to revenues of over $1 million that had been unpaid from the Turkey Leg Hut. In the middle of this litigation, Steve opened up a bar across the street from the Turkey Leg Hut, Bar 5015. In the middle of the night, it was set on fire. Now, they've never confirmed who did this, but there's video footage. Check it out. Let me know, do you think it's a coincidence that not once, not twice, but this is the third time that the owner of the Turkey Leg Hut's husband was involved in some type of dispute with someone that resulted in arson? Let me know in the comments. For more legal breakdowns, head over to...
Now, y'all know over here we believe that where there's smoke, pardon the pun, but there's fire! Sir, you were convicted of setting your ex-wife's house on fire. So let's be clear. That's not allegedly. That's not you were suspected. You were convicted of it. That's number one. Number two, your ex-business partner restaurant conveniently caught on fire. You were never convicted, but the footage that they have, it looked like they suspected it was you. They just couldn't prove it. They just couldn't prove it. Now, your soon-to-be ex-wife puts you out of the business and alleges that you were mismanaging money, and the office, not the restaurant, but the office where the documents have been kept, or might most likely be kept, the office burns down. Sir, can I introduce, excuse me, sir, excuse me, sir, can I introduce something to you? Maybe you don't know these things since your last arson. And again, I don't know if the husband did it or not. It's all alleged. Sir, you know they got a cloud, right? You know they back this stuff up, right? This is not 1970 where everything is on paper. Like, They can pull the bank documents. They can subpoena the bank. Credit card. Sir, if you burned the house down, the office down in an attempt to destroy evidence, sir, you do know that's not how this works anymore, right? That's not how any of this works anymore. Ah! Epps says giving chapter 58 of Who the F Did I Marry? Okay, the turkey leg hunt edition. Listen, she probably could give us about 100 chapters, because, baby, it's all alleged. We don't know nothing about that man and where he was this morning. He might have been laid up with his new woman. He might have a whole alibi. I don't know. But it just sounds very suspicious. I'm surprised he didn't set the townhomes behind the turkey leg hut on fire when they were trying to get them shut down because of the smoke from their smokers. Ooh, shit. So that's the update on that. I told y'all we got some updates. All right, now let's get into Larsa Pippen. Larsa. Larsa. For those who don't know who Larsa Pippen is the ex-wife of Scottie Pippen, who was on the Real Housewives of Miami. Now, Larsa Pippen is now dating Marcus Jordan, who was Michael Jordan's son. For those who do not know the connection, Scottie Pippen, who was Larsa's ex-husband, played on the same team as Michael Jordan when the Chicago Bulls were in their heyday and they won all their championships. Which means that Larsa Pippen was married to Scottie while Scottie and Michael Jordan were teammates, and you are now dating his son. But that's not even why we're here today, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to examine the lies of Larsa Pippen. The first lie of Larsa Pippen is that she ain't had no surgery. She has not had anything done to her body. That's the first lie. For those of you who follow the Real Housewives of Miami, y'all know that that's a lie. Okay, Maury has determined. What up, Pam? I should have pulled this up. Let me see if I can find an old picture of Larsa. Let me show y'all the old picture of Larsa, and then I'm going to show y'all a new picture of Larsa. Oh, shoot. Daggone it. Come on. Okay, give me a second, y'all. My phone is acting stupid. Hold on. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm going to show y'all a picture when she was married to Scottie Pippen. And then I'm going to show y'all a picture from this year's reunion. Okay. And again, this is only because I just gotta show you guys this lie. I wish I could get a backside picture of her. Oh, here's another good one. Hold on, that might be a better one. Hold on, that might be a better one. I'm gonna show y'all a couple so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. Okay. me see here. Actually, I'm gonna just do this. This is Larsa Pippen before and after. Obviously the one on the left is before, the one on the right is after. Child, she said she ain't never had no cosmetic surgery. Right, like girls, stop. She also said she's never had, that she doesn't have a BBL. She says she doesn't have a BBL. Again, this is before. This is when she was still married to Scottie Pippen. This is before. After. She gets indignant when people say that she's had work done. Now listen, I don't shame people for having work done, but what we're not going to do is act like we don't see what we see that we see. Then, last year, at the Real Housewives of Miami reunion, she said her and Scottie had sex 3 times a night, every night, the whole 20 years they were married. Because they got married in 1997, they got divorced in 2000 and something. I think maybe about 4 or 5 years ago they got divorced. Not even that long ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Girl, nobody, and I do mean nobody, has sex 3 times a night, every night for 20 years. I'm sorry. If it does exist, now she's saying that her and her new boyfriend Marcus, not to be outdone, they have sex 4 times a night, every night. These are just the lies, and I'm building up to something here. I'm laying my foundation, Pam. I'm laying my foundation, okay? I'm building up to something here. Xavier, I don't care if they were quickies or not. It does not matter. And nobody is having sex 4 times a night for 20 years. Nobody. I don't care. I don't want nobody putting it in the chat. Nobody is having sex every night for 20 years. To the point where there are where your husband, the man, has 3 orgasms. I'm sorry, I'm not. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what you say. I don't care what nobody say. If she said we had an active sex life for the entirety of our marriage, sure. Okay, Tracy got me a better BBL picture. All right, I'm going to look at it. If she said that when we did have sex, we would have sex 3 or 4 times a night, cool, I'm going to give you that. But first of all, this man played basketball for the first maybe 6 or 7 years of your marriage. So you mean to tell me after running up and down the court for 2 to 3 hours, he had time to have sex 3 times a night? Then, because they said, well, what about, and then she said she traveled with him. So you mean to tell me he never, ever went to an away game and you couldn't go? Y'all had 3, 4 kids. You took all of the kids, even when they were in school, even when they were sick, even when they were, like, girl, stop. Just stop. Right. If that's the case, then you mean to tell me the whole time you was pregnant and after you gave birth, so you just rolled over after you had a baby, you just rolled over and opened up your legs? Girl, stop. And again, when people even tried to bring it up that what she was saying was ridiculous, it was like, it would be different if she said, well, you know what I mean, y'all. Or, well, you guys, you know I'm exaggerating, but you get my point. Like, she didn't do that. She would not back down. She was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, then she even had the nerve to say at the reunion this time, well, don't be mad at me because y'all are just dry. Girl. So then, the reason why I'm building up to that is because at the reunion this week, Larsa said, hold on, let me see. Tracy, let's look at the picture Tracy sent. Oh, this is a better picture. Thank you, Tracy. Oh my goodness, this is a way better picture. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'm be dramatic about it. I'm gonna be dramatic about it. I'm gonna be dramatic. Okay, hold on. All right. So Tracy, thank you, boo. Tracy got us a before and after picture. This is Larsa before. That's Larsa before. This is Larsa now. But girl, you didn't have a BBL. Girl. She was friends with her, and the Kardashians were best friends at one time. Now, here's why I bring all of that up. Because at the reunion, Larsa said that she didn't get any money from Scotty in their divorce. Which anybody who's been following this story knows it's a lie, because she got part of his retirement from the NBA. That was like a big headline story. She even said on the show herself that she got a settlement from Scotty, and that even though it was a sizable settlement, she has to spend it wisely. Now all of a sudden, Scotty didn't leave her nothing. So I just want to read you guys this. The Real Housewives of Miami Season 6 reunion, Larsa Pippen discussed her divorce from Scottie Pippen and the financial aspects of their split. Despite it being 6 years since their marriage ended, Larsa wanted to address a specific issue regarding their divorce settlement. She provided new insight into her financial situation during the reunion. Larsa opened up about the reasons behind her increased dedication to her multiple businesses after her separation from the former basketball player. She revealed, when I was going through my whole divorce for 6 years, I didn't get a nickel. I had to make it on my own. Since then, Larsa has successfully established herself as a brand, venturing into various endeavors such as creating her own jewelry line, hosting a podcast, and building a strong presence as an influencer on social media platforms, which includes OnlyFans. She explained, there's nothing worse than being in a relationship where you can't leave because you are financially stuck because of your partner. That's like the worst. If you're unaware, back in October of 2016, Larsa and Scotty filed for divorce, although they appeared to make an attempt to reconcile in February. Okay, so here is from Black Enterprise. Larsa Pippen just scored a huge win in her years-long divorce from Scottie Pippen. It looks like the former basketball wife could receive half of his retirement package. New legal documents reveal that the order was put in place in LA County Court that grants Larsa the rights to Scottie's Chicago Bulls 401k and savings plan trust. Regardless of what's in Scottie's account, Larsa is legally entitled to the full amount. They were married in 1997. They divorced in 2018. They reached a deal on spousal support, but of course the details were sealed. Larsa will now be listed as an alternate payee on the account. The court used a formula to determine the amount she will be paid. The reality star has an interest in all money Scotty added to the account from the date of their marriage in 1997 to their separation in 2016. She also receives monthly child support. Mind you, the kids don't even live with her. She gets child support, and them kids don't even live with her. They live in LA with Scotty. Mind you, she lived in their marital home until last year. Now, I don't know when she was saying, I don't know whether she was saying in the 6 years that she was separated from Scotty, Scotty didn't give her any money, which I still don't believe. I still don't believe, Scotty, that the court did not order some sort of temporary, at the very least, temporary child support until the divorce was settled. I don't believe that. But once again, here you are sitting here acting like you were struggling so hard and you had to work so hard because you didn't have any money. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. She paid her expenses during the 6-year divorce. He didn't give her no damn spending money. Right, he didn't give her no spending money, but I bet you she got child support. She was living in that house. I bet you he was paying the bills in that house. I bet you she didn't pay no mortgage. I bet you she didn't pay no groceries. I bet you she didn't pay no light bill. Now, I get it. She probably didn't get no money from him until the divorce was settled. But you ain't gonna sit here and tell me she lived in that man's house. We know she lived in this house because that's where she was living until she got her divorce settlement. Shabba, girl, go sit down somewhere. Go sit down somewhere. Anyway, Larsa get on my nerves. That's the only reason why I brought that to y'all, because, you know, she irritates my soul. Okay. Now, let's get into this Drea Michelle situation. I don't even know who this lady is, okay? Y'all kept sending me the thing. Y'all kept tagging me in the thing. Citizen James. Hold on. Let me take a pen. Let me put a pen in it. Citizen Jane, I love you. Come here. Come here, Citizen Jane. Come here. Now, I love you, girl. You know I do. But I'm going to need you to give me a 24 to 48 hour window when y'all want to talk to me about these competition shows, okay? I need y'all to give me a 24 to 48 hour window when y'all want to talk to me about these competition shows. I don't have no problem with y'all DMing me about, you know, who got voted off the island, okay? But can you give me 24 to 48 hours before y'all want to... Citizen Jane wanted to talk about traitors so bad, and I hadn't watched the daggone episode. Girl, I only looked at one line. I have not read that message. Okay, I looked at one line and I clicked out of it. I said, Jane done sent me this. It had to be about 3-4 paragraphs. I don't even know what you said, girl. I gotta go back and read it tonight because I ain't even finished watching it. I said now, Jane. Jane wanted to talk about that thing, boy. It must have pissed you off. I don't even know what you wrote. I said, wait till I see Jane. I said, let me wait till I get to Jane. But yeah, can y'all do that, please, and thank you. You was in your feelings. Yes, can y'all give me a 24 to 48 hour window? I started watching it Thursday night, but then I went to bed. And then, you know, Friday, I went out Friday. So I finished watching it last night. When I got home from RuPaul, I finished it last night. Child. When am I reviewing it? Well, I don't know. I'm gonna catch up with we're gonna talk about it. You know, the panel, me, El Teddy, Evie, and Kiss My Cheeks are gonna talk about it. But Kiss My Cheeks is out of town this weekend. So we're gonna talk about it. I got some things to say. Let's be clear. We got some things to say. So anyway, but I just had to let y'all know. Love y'all though. Love y'all. Smooches. Okay, but back to this Drea Michelle situation. I didn't even know who this lady was because y'all know I ain't really watched Basketball Wives minus them 2 or 3. What I think I watched it for 2.5 seasons. I watched it 2.5 seasons. And then when people started calling me a colorist and stuff, I just had to step away. Y'all, so I didn't even know who this Drea girl was. Y'all kept tagging me, so then I had to find out who she was. So let me get this straight. I just want to make sure I understand. Y'all mad because Draya, who is 39 years old, got pregnant by a 22-year-old? Is that what people mad about? I just want to make sure I understand what people's mad about. I just want to make sure that that's what people are mad about. That a 39-year-old got pregnant by a 22-year-old. I just want to make sure I just want to make sure that's what people's mad about. She can't have a son 22 years old because she's only 39. She cannot have a son that's 22 years old. Her son, so that she's not 39 then. Hold on, let me do my math. 10. Well, I mean, maybe I guess technically she could be. I guess technically. So she had a baby when she was 15? Huh. That's 17. I did my math wrong. Okay, that's 17. Okay. Okay, but still, so I'm okay, that's fine. So that's what people mad about? That's what people mad about. Okay, I didn't do my math right. My bad. Y'all know math ain't my thing. That ain't my thing. That's not my ministry. Okay, so when I say, so the people are mad. So the people is mad that she got a son the same age as her baby daddy. Let me say this. And I read all the stuff y'all saying in the chat. Y'all say she neglected him. Her mom raised him. All those things. I see everything y'all saying in the chat. But let me say this. Until y'all get just as mad at the 54-year-old man that has a baby by a 21-year-old that got kids in their 30s, I really don't give a fuck. Men do it all the time. I'm supposed to be mad? I don't give a fuck. I didn't understand why everybody was so upset. I'm not being funny. I honestly don't understand why people were so upset. It's like, when the men do it, we just be like, dang, okay. I mean, I'm not saying we never have the conversation, but I'm like, Larry King had a baby. He had a baby when he was in his 90s, 80s, 90s. Hell, what's his name? Just had a baby. Was it Al Pacino? Was it Al Pacino that just had a baby? So I don't care. Maybe because I just don't know who this woman is, but I don't care. Robert De Niro. It was Robert De Niro, not Al Pacino. Robert De Niro. I'm sorry. And again, y'all, I understand that people are like, oh my gosh, but I just felt like it was a whole lot. I just felt like it was a whole lot of people coming at her. And I don't know. I just don't remember it being that big of a deal when it's the other way around. I don't know. That just, once again, the woman gets it more than the men. Men can walk around. Well, they say a mama's baby, a daddy's maybe. The men get away with murder. The men can do it all day long. But when a woman do it, now all of a sudden, she headline news. It's all over the blogs. I don't care. I think it's because she doesn't take care of her other kids. Well, let me ask a question. She don't take care of her other kids. Are the baby daddies stepping up to take the kids from her? Are the men stepping up to take them kids from her? And I don't know, because I don't know her. I'm asking y'all. Have the men filed a petition? Have they gone to the court to ask for custody? And again, I don't know, because I don't watch. I don't know her. I'm just asking y'all. Is that what's going on? Because again, if them men ain't stepping up to come and get their kids, I'm not saying we can't feel no kind of way about it. That's not what I'm saying either. I'm not saying we can't feel no kind of way about it, because we can. But again, are we looking at the men? Are we looking at the men whose kids are not being taken care of? If we know they're not being taken care of, they know. Hell, if we know over here minding our good business, they know. And I'm not saying that makes it okay. I feel bad for the kids. And I'm not saying that Drea is a good person. I don't know this woman. But I just find it interesting that we put so much on the mother. And we constantly let these men off the hook. Just because everyone is trifling doesn't make it okay. Well, what's wrong with it? Tell me what's wrong with it. Please tell me. What's wrong with it? If this woman had a baby when she was 17 years old, she clearly was a teen mother, right? Let's forget about the basketball wives stuff. Let's forget about, but let's just look at the age situation. She had a child when she was 17 years old. Clearly, teen mother, wasn't ready for a child. Fast forward 20 years later, she falls in love again. She gets pregnant again. That make her trifling? Huh, okay. It's nasty because she's attracted to a man her son's age. Now, that's true. I could see that. I don't know. I guess I just got to put the Ebby emoji up because I just don't care. Only reason why I'm addressing it is because y'all kept tagging me in it. Y'all kept tagging me in the chat. Because I know I don't give a damn. I don't care. I don't care. Eddie Murphy's wife's way younger than him. Michael Jordan's wife is younger. I don't think the age as much as the dads are in the league. She has a type. Shit, I would too. I'm just saying. Anyway, moving on, child, because I don't care. I promise y'all I don't care that much. I ain't about to sit here and defend this woman. I don't know this woman. I don't know these women. I can't drop the link, Katrina. I'm sorry. Because see, y'all want me to debate this, and I ain't about to get into no debate about Draya, because I don't care. I really don't care. Y'all want to get into a debate about it. I don't care. Let's talk about Bad Bunny. This is a serious situation because this is something that could affect and trickle down to social media, okay? Bad Bunny is suing a YouTuber. And why is Bad Bunny suing a YouTuber? Let me read you guys the article from TMZ. Bad Bunny is suing a fan over concert footage. Don't post it on YouTube. That's the headline. Bad Bunny is mad at a fan whom he claims posted unauthorized concert footage on a YouTube account, and now he is suing the dude. According to the new lawsuit obtained by TMZ, Bad Bunny claims a man named Eric Garamo posted full song performance on the YouTube channel he runs, Mad for Live Music. Bad Bunny claims that Garone went to his February 21st concert in Salt Lake City, Utah, and recorded multiple videos of his live performance, uploading the footage to Garone's YouTube channel. Problem is, Bad Bunny says he owns the rights to the live performance music, and Garone did not have his authorization or consent to record and post them online for people to watch it for free. Bad Bunny says that Garone is using the singer's name and music to draw eyeballs to the channel, thus taking views and ad revenue away from Bad Bunny's own official YouTube page. In the docs, Bad Bunny says he tried to issue standard takedown notices under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, demanding YouTube remove the videos. Bad Bunny claims YouTube took down the videos, but Garone filed a counterclaim to get them back up, leaving Bad Bunny no choice but to file the lawsuit. TMZ did some digging and found the YouTube channel Bad Bunny has beef with, and it seems all the videos of his song performances are deleted, except for this video of the concert orchestra that opened for the night in Salt Lake City. Clearly, Garone had a great view at the show and some high-quality camera equipment, and his orchestra footage runs 9 minutes on the YouTube upload. If Garone was shooting similar photos for the rest of the concert, it seems a lot different than just uploading a cell phone video of the show, as millions of people do. In fact, lots of shorter clips of his concert from that evening are up on TikTok, but none of them are that lengthy. Bad Bunny's going for the jugular. He wants an injunction barring Garone from posting the footage online, plus either a flat $150,000 for each of the videos posted for any actual damages Bad Bunny can show he suffered from the postings. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. The reason why I say this is an important lawsuit is because depending on which way this lawsuit goes, it could affect a lot of social media accounts. YouTube probably being the biggest. TikTok, YouTube. I remember there were places that were streaming the whole Renaissance concert. I know that there were channels that uploaded major parts of the Renaissance show. Hell, I done watched half of the New Edition Las Vegas show on TikTok because everybody who was there done uploaded footage from the concert. I found footage on YouTube, right? They do have a copyright thing, and that's what he said. He said he filed the proper claim through YouTube. But the one thing I will say about YouTube is that YouTube is inconsistent on how they effectively enforce these rules. It seems like some channels get away with stuff, other channels get taken down. The thing about YouTube is you can get the claim, you can file an appeal, and then again that the appeal can go left or it can go right. I would probably really need to get an attorney to really look into like the precedent, the law, this, that, and the other. But it don't affect me because I don't fool with the music. Because I've never understood how some of these YouTube channels get away with putting up music. I've never understood that. Because it seems like some people will get a flag for it or get a copyright strike. And other people, they be having whole videos posted, whole concerts posted. So I honestly do not know. I do agree, though, that an artist has a right to not have their music up. I have a warning on my channel. I needed you were saying that they had to take a class. I want to take that class. I'm waiting for them to offer me the class so I can get the warning off I can get the strike off my damn channel. Well, it's a warning. It's not a strike. It's a warning. But it's a permanent warning that I can't get taken off. Like sometimes warnings only last for 3 months. This is a permanent warning and I need to get it off, right? But for me, it's just important. It's an important lawsuit. I think that Bad Bunny has every right to say, listen, that is my music. That's my concert. That's my music. And I do not give you permission to upload my whole or large chunks of my concert. I don't give you permission to do it. And I don't understand why it's a gray line. But again, I'm sure there's a legal reason that I just don't know. Why doesn't he ban phones at his shows? What I have noticed is that as cell phones have become more and more popular, like I remember going to, whose show was it I went to that year? I remember going, I don't remember, this was years ago. I forgot whose concert it was. But it was very clear on the ticket, like no cell phones. You can't get in with a cell phone. It might have been Prince. And then like a couple of years later, Prince came back and it was like whatever. I think it just becomes really hard, and a lot of venues may or may not. I know like people like Dave Chappelle. I know Dave Chappelle. You can't come in with a cell phone. And he's very strict about his cell phone policy. So I don't know. I don't know why more people aren't still doing the cell phone thing. Maybe they think that it's just a fight that they can't win. I don't know. I thought as long as it isn't monetized, music isn't a problem. But that's a problem, though. After the Manchester thing, stuff changed. He plays at smaller venues. Right. That's like restraining an NBA game. They can put up the They put up the notif. That's like streaming. Sorry. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know why more artists don't have a cell phone policy. I don't know. I honestly, I suspect that the venues don't do it anymore. Because even in the courtroom, the courthouse, um, we were talking about that. Me and Pat were talking. Pam, excuse me, were talking about that. When I remember going to court and you couldn't even come in with your cell phone. I remember having to leave court one time. I got to security and I had to go all the way back to my car and put my phone in my car. Now at the courthouse in New York, they just took my phone and they gave me a little token and they held onto my phone to the end of the day. So I don't know. You have to check your phones at comedy shows. I think it's part of the experience and advertise. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a good question, but I do not know why it seems like I don't know. But I do think that Bad Bunny has a valid point. You know, I think he has a valid point, and I don't think he's wrong for saying sir, like, and I think there's also a time limit. Like, for example, there's a time limit that I can play music. If you notice, like on some YouTube channels, it's an edit, like they'll play like a small, like 10-second, 20-second clip of a song. There's a certain time limit that you can play copyrighted music and get away with it. So, federal court here, no phones, regular court, silence. Right, see? And once upon a time, and that was regular court, that wasn't federal court where I went, but they made me go back to my car. But again, that was years ago. I think with phones becoming more and more of just a staple, I don't know. Because think about it, it's a lot. Especially with a venue like a stadium. Can you imagine? Like, I don't know. But I suspect that it's the venues that are like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. I don't know. I don't think Beyonce cares. Like, I don't see, because here's the reality. If Beyonce was gonna start doing that, I mean, it's so many places that would have got struck down with this whole with the Renaissance tour. Because like I said, I literally watched on TikTok. I literally watched parts of her tour where people were live streaming it, and I mean the whole show. I just didn't stay and watch the whole show, but I literally watched large chunks of her Renaissance concert on TikTok. Because I was like, because I was streaming it. I mean, I was scrolling and it was live, and I was like, is this somebody? Huh. You know. And then, like I said, the New Edition show, they were streaming the New Edition show. So, yeah, I don't know. But it'll be interesting to see legally where this, because again, this lawsuit could possibly set a precedent one way or the other. Because if Bad Bunny loses, then that just opens up Wild Wild West down to YouTube for people to upload concert footage and monetize it and do all these different things. And then, of course, if he wins, again, you know, artists will be doubling down on it. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Not they had multiple angles. Tracy said I watched the whole concert on Twitter. They had multiple angles, right? So it'll be interesting. It'll be, again, we'll see where that goes. Let's talk about Mike Epps for a few minutes, you guys, because I think I really feel like we are paying attention to the wrong shit when it comes to this Mike Epps situation. So earlier this week, it's getting like the Napster thing. Yeah, it is, Quake. It definitely is. So Mike Epps did a whole podcast, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It would really, I mean, I don't have an interest in doing a whole reaction to the whole podcast, but we're gonna listen to a few clips. Something is going on with Mr. Mike Epps. Now, the first thing was, and the funny thing was, the clip that everybody seemed to be so upset about, honestly, ain't even the clip that I think we really should be worried about. So let's listen to a few of the clips. Let's listen to Mike Epps. I think. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know what song has been in my head? Yeah, Glow. That daggone Gorilla song has been in my head, y'all. I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, Glow. Yeah, Glow. It's just been in my head. It's just stuck. It's stuck in my head, child. Yeah, Glow. I don't know why it's stuck in my head. Anyway. All right, let's listen to the clip that got everybody mad about Mike Epps. And then we're going to listen to a few other clips because, first of all, in my opinion, well, I'm going to just let the clips play and then we can talk about it. Hold on, let me scroll down. Child. Hold on, let me find the clip I'm looking for. I know I can't never find it when I'm looking for it. Oh, and Shannon Sharp said, keep hating. He said, y'all keep on hating on him. Shannon Sharp said he just got his check from that Cat Williams interview. Baby, he said, whatever amount of money you think I made, triple it. He said, I'm going to say that again. Whatever amount of money you think I made, triple it. He said, if you think I made $500,000, triple it. If you think I made $1 million, triple it. If you think I made 1.5, triple it. Now that's what Mike Epps said. I said, I ain't mad at you. He bought himself he bought himself a limited edition Rolex. He said, I bought myself a little gift. He said, so y'all keep on hating. Let the haters hate. So let's listen to what Mike Epps had to say.
COVID, my son was born the same time, bro, and I never had a son.
Oh, shoot. Come on, thing. Hold on, y'all. Sorry.
COVID is a beautiful man. I had a son the day.
I'm sorry, y'all. I keep hitting. My finger keeps touching this button. Hold on. I'm so sorry.
My son was born the same time, bro, and I never had a son. He looked just like my mama, man. I swear, that's how I know God's real.
In death comes life. Yeah,
gave me a son. My mama
dope.
gave me a son walking out the door, man.
That's beautiful.
I used to cry all the time and ask God, what did I do wrong that I can't have a son? But I know what it was. I lied to all these women and got them pregnant and sold them dreams like that.
I got 5 girls.
You got 5 girls, too.
To let you know how much lying I've
been
been
lying,
doing.
too.
I've been doing too much lying.
That's one thing that I'm going to get right before I leave this earth. I'm going to learn how to treat a woman 100%
That's
right.
dope. That's dope.
Because that's a beautiful man. I had a son the day my mother died.
So he said before he leave this earth, he want to learn how to treat women. Now let's be clear, the man is married. So a lot of people got upset because they was like, damn, well, what's he trying to say about his current marriage, that he still don't know how to treat a woman, and before he leaves this earth, he wants to learn how to treat a woman. Mind you, you got 5 daughters by I think at least 3 different women. Might be 5, but I don't want to exaggerate. But can I add some insight to a little bit of what Mike Epps had? And I don't mean this in any way disrespectful. But his current wife, the woman he's married to now, was his side chick when he was with his last wife. So, I mean, Now I'm gonna read y'all this. Somebody posted this down to the Facebook. So let me read y'all what they done posted down to the Facebook chat about Mike Epps. They done put this down to the Mike Epps. And then we're gonna listen to some of these other clips because there's a couple of other clips that, to me, hold on, let me find it. Okay. So somebody posted, this is in a Facebook group. Now that Mike Epps is getting attention for saying that he's never treated a woman right at the ripe age of 53, I just want to inform y'all that this ain't his first time Mike has said some despicable ish. He has said that his oldest two children's mother, he has said that his oldest two children's mother, who is a dark-skinned black woman, looks like James Brown. When he went to the Wendy Williams show, he did not claim his oldest daughters, only his youngest daughters with his wife at the time. One of his oldest daughters, Drea, confronted him about not claiming her and her sister, and he cursed her out like a dog. He went on stage and addressed the leaked recording and said his eldest daughters are unfortunate looking and jealous of his younger daughters who look better than them and have good hair. You guys can go to the YouTube channel of Paris Milan if you want to actually hear what he had to say. Now, me personally, I don't need to hear it. I believe it. Paris Milan, does celebrity news and gossip and stuff. So if they say it's there, I believe it's there. Okay. But let's listen to a couple of other clips from that same interview. Let's listen to a couple of other clips. Hold on. So this is what he's talking about when he... Well, I'm going to let y'all hear it.
On drugs, I've been through hell. You know what I'm saying? I did most of the movies on cocaine. All about the Benjamins, I used to sit in Ice Cube's trailer in the morning and be crying, tears. You like, Mike, wipe your face, man. You a king, nigga. Stop doing this shit to yourself. I'm sitting there wiping myself because I was really, I had survivor's remorse. I was so sad that I left all them niggas here in this city, and I was famous. And when I would come home, I wanted them to be happy for me, and they was mad at me. So I said, damn, I gotta destroy myself for you to like me. I was like, damn, my favorite nigga, it seemed like he liked me more when I'm coming down off coke and I'm crying and I hate myself. He was like, oh man, I love you, nigga. I'm praying for you. But when I wasn't high and I was working out and I looked good, he's like, nigga, you think you better than me. I said, nigga, how is my success a reflection of your failure? And that's what happens to the kids. They're around here killing themselves, trying to fit in with somebody. It's fucked up. It's the truth.
So let me say this. When I heard that clip, I said, you know what? He has a good point, right? He has a good point. A lot of times we know that celebrities do struggle with that. We know that celebrities struggle with that survivor's remorse that they got out. That's why a lot of people go broke, because they try to save the whole, look at MC Hammer. They try to bring the whole neighborhood with them. They try to save everybody. So we know these things to be facts, right? We know these things to be true. But I got two questions. I got one question, number one. Did you get help? Did you go to rehab? Are you clean today? And I'm going to let you guys listen to another clip from the same, this is a whole podcast. All of these clips came from the same podcast. I want y'all to hear him. I want y'all to hear what he said, okay? Because I got some questions.
His kids is sick. I went to Richard Pryor's funeral, man, and none of his friends got up there and talked about him. Paul Mooney, none of them people went up there to talk about him, bro. Monique went up there on the stage. She didn't know him. And George Lopez went on the stage. He didn't know him. He wasn't even in the casket. The casket was shut. We all in there crying. She done burnt them up somewhere. This the shit that we was going through. Diana Ross just stood up right in the middle of the prayer and just started. I swear to God, I'm not bull. Hey, I can't tell you a lie. She just started singing like, oh. She had a big ass hat with a net on her shit. I went to. His kids is sitting there crying, man. So when I seen his kids crying, I start crying because it just made. I'm like, damn, that's their dad. Let me tell you something, bro. The lady told me that night, you're not ready to play Richard. I said, fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna kiss my motherfucking ass. I sit up here. But you know what I told him, though? You know what I told her? No, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I'm gonna tell you what I told her, Steve and Matt. I told her, look here, Steven, I love Richard Pryor. I love him to death. But my kids don't know who he is. But the little motherfuckers know me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the motherfucker. As good as Richard Pryor was, he was a bad motherfucker. These kids, they know who the hell Mike Epps is. His kids is sitting there crying, man.
Okay. So let me put something in perspective, and then I'm going to play that second part to you again. The woman that he's saying that he called out of her name is Richard Pryor's widow. He's explaining why the Richard Pryor biopic isn't happening. Remember, he was signed on to play Richard Pryor in the biopic. So the question was, what's going on with the biopic? And he goes off on this whole tangent. I want y'all to hear again how he talked about Richard Pryor's widow.
His kids is sitting there crying, man. So when I seen his kids crying, I start crying because it just made. I'm like, damn, that's their dad. Let me tell you something, bro. The lady told me that night.
The
you're
lady.
Not ready to play Richard. I said, fuck you, bitch.
So there are a couple of things that I think are happening in this moment. First of all, I think he's inebriated. I don't know if he's high, drunk, both. But I clearly think he's inebriated. Which brings me to why I asked the question about when you say you used to get high on cocaine and you was high when you made all these movies. Are you still high now? Are you clean now? Did you go through some sort of rehab? Number two, I feel like, no disrespect to the two guys that are doing this podcast. They're two former NBA players that have a very popular podcast. No disrespect to them. But I clearly feel like you couldn't get on Club Shay Shay, so this was the consolation prize. Because you clearly wanted to get on Club Shay Shay. Number three. Are you trying to, somebody put it in the chat a minute ago, are you trying to have a viral moment? Because how dare you? You have been trying to play Richard Pryor for years. Y'all can go and Google it and look at how long Mike Epps has been trying to play Richard Pryor. And for you to call that woman out her name and disrespect her that way, it's not funny. It's not a joke. It's disrespectful AF. Exactly. And there's clearly more to that story, because why would she out of the clear blue say, you're not ready to play Richard? Something else must have happened. All the Smoke podcast, thank you. With Matt Barnes, thank you. They apparently smoke weed and drink. Yeah, I mean, he's clearly inebriated. I mean, but you're right. Thank you. They do. They smoke weed. Matt Barnes and Steven, I think that was Steven Jackson, I think. So I'm sitting here like, we paying attention. And don't get me wrong, what he said about learning how to treat his wife clearly was important. But y'all, this whole situation to me is just disrespectful as hell. and it's rude as hell, and it's just it's I don't even have the words right now, but I'm listening and I'm like, it sounds like the movie fell through, or at least you playing Richard Pryor fell through, and probably because of you, probably some shit you did. Right, he's right. The Upshots, he got this good show on Netflix. He's an executive producer. He's starring in it. I think it's in his 4th season. The Upshots is actually pretty decent. I mean, it's one of those shows that I watch when I'm looking for something to look, something to just kind of look at. It's not must-see TV, but I like it. It's a sitcom. I like Kim Fields. I love Wanda Sykes. So it is what it is. But he went to the funeral as a fellow comedian. I don't think it was an invite. Okay. And then for him to be like, he wasn't even in that casket. She burnt him up. What? I mean, first of all, without getting morbid, let's not forget that Richard Pryor had Richard Pryor had been very, very sick before he died. Maybe the family decided to do the cremation because an open casket wouldn't have even been I don't know. Like, I don't want to go down that road. They had a right to do whatever the hell they wanted to do. Neither here nor there. And who are you to tell somebody whether they should or should not speak at a funeral? Let me tell you something. I'm never that person. When they open up the floor for people to come up and give remarks, I am never that person. I went to the funeral for my great aunt this summer, and they asked me to speak. And of course, I couldn't say no once they just came up to me and asked me to get up, and they asked me to read the cards or whatever. But if you waiting for me to voluntarily get up at somebody's funeral, I'm not. That's just not. That's not me. That's not me. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Right? Maybe those were his last wishes. Maybe that's what the family But for you to even put that out there, I just think it's disrespectful. I don't know, y'all. The more clips I hear, like I said, we could probably go through the whole podcast, but I ain't got the energy, and I ain't giving Mike Epps that much. But the more and more I hear, the more unnerving it is. Oh, thank you, Marnie. See, this is why I love the tribe. Marnie said Jennifer Pryor came out last year and said she no longer wanted Mike to play Richard because of his portrayal of Richard in the HBO series Winning Time. Jennifer did not like Mike's performance. That makes sense. And that makes sense why he mad. And that makes sense why he disrespectful. Anyway, y'all. Abby, what time does the thing start? We're gonna be doing our hold on, let me go look. I don't know if it's at 7 or 7:30. Our RuPaul's Drag Race review is starting at what time is it, Abby? What time does it start? 7. Okay, so we're gonna be starting at 7 o'clock. So this one I'm gonna do. Katrina, you still here? You still here? You still here? I'll drop the link. We got about 15 minutes, and then we're gonna head over to Abby's house to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I'll drop the link if y'all want to add. I got 15 minutes if y'all want to come up, and then I'm gonna be headed over to Abby's. We gotta talk about this RuPaul episode, honey. I did hear Jennifer was a mess. Ooh, child. Listen, they probably all a mess. They are probably all a mess. If you want to know the truth of the matter. But, yeah, Club Shay Shay said that they doing these spoofs of him in front of Total Wine and Liquor. He said that as a result of that spoof, he said that Total Wine and Liquor, they didn't ask for, they didn't order 2,000 more cases. 2,000 more cases of his cognac. 2,000. 2,000 more cases, y'all. 2,000. So, you know, again, it really pisses me off the way that they're doing Shannon Sharp. Like, it just pisses me off, and I love to see the fact that he's winning. Keep winning, boo. Keep winning. Keep winning. All right, hold on. Let me see if anybody's backstage. Hold on. See if anybody came up to say something. No, ain't nobody come up. Okay. They keep making more money. Right. They keep making more money for him. Y'all hating on him, and he keep making more money. Yes. And I love Shannon Sharp. Like I told you, I've been watching Shannon Sharp. I've been watching Shannon Sharp since he played football. Y'all know I'm a football person. I miss Total Wine. We got a Total Wine here. I go to the one out in Laurel. I ain't been there in a minute, but I'm gonna go out there and see if I can find his cognac though. I really never went out of my way to go look for it, but I'm gonna go look for it. I'm gonna do a taste. I'm not, because you know I'm a whiskey girl. I ain't no big cognac, but I'm gonna go find it. People were clowning Shannon for his clothes and his knees. Right. He is, and he doesn't say he's bow-legged, you know. But, and I'll be clear, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like the way he dressed either. I really don't like them sweatsuits. I do think they too small. But if that's his style of dress, if that's his thing, child. The majority of people hating on him are black people. That's the sad part. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna try. You know what? I think I ain't doing it tomorrow, but maybe next week I may try to make my way out to Laurel, because Laurel, that's a hike. That's a hike for me to go out to Laurel. But I may go out to Laurel and see if I can find, since I know Total Wine's care. Well, actually, let me not do that. I'm gonna call them. How about that? I'm gonna call them and see if they have it. He's had knee surgery and hip surgery. You had it in Virginia on Duke Street. Okay, is that a Total Wine in Virginia? All Me Baby 73. Is that a Total Wine on Duke Street in Virginia? Cause I can be now that I could do that tomorrow. Well, no, they might not be open. Are they open on Sunday? The liquor store's open on Sunday in Virginia? Oh, well, I may go out there tomorrow and get some, y'all. Because now it's easy for me to get now that I can be a Duke Street in probably 20, 25 minutes. Depending on traffic, you know. Okay, I'm going to call tomorrow. Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to call tomorrow. They don't deliver in your area? What you say, Tracy? I don't know if they deliver or not. I don't think Maryland you can get alcohol delivered. Oh no, we're not retiring that. I know when I've tried to get wine shipped to me before, when I've been at like different wineries and stuff, I know that you can't, they don't ship that out. You know, things change, you know, regularly, so they may have changed it, but I know, you know. That's right. I forgot in Virginia they got ABC stores. I forgot about that in Virginia. So the one on Duke Street, the ABC store on Duke Street, I forgot about that. You can order online and do a pickup. Oh, well, maybe I can do that then. I ain't driving no Springfield now. I love y'all, but I ain't driving to Springfield. Delivery was happening during the Panorama in Virginia. Well, you know. Well, you know what? I'll find out. I'll go on his website. I know he has a website. I'll just go on his website. But I do want to try it. I'm going to try it. You know, I'm going to try it with y'all. I'm going to see how it tastes, honey. Although I'm no connoisseur of cognac. That ain't my thing. I'm not a connoisseur of anything. I just like what I like. No, Willow. Whether you like it or not panel will not do RuPaul. I can promise you that. That's never going to happen. Again, a lot of people on the panel don't watch RuPaul, so that's never going to happen. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. But I'll let them know that you like the panel. I'll let you know you like the panel. Yeah. Um, y'all got a better chance of them doing Married to Medicine, which, I know y'all wanted us to do Married to Medicine this year. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna go to his website, and I'm sure you can order it. Like you said, somebody said you can order it and get it delivered to a certain place. So I'm gonna check it out. Please try to get the panel to review Married to Medicine. You mean for next year? Lisa, you talking about a whole year from now. I don't know what we're going to be doing a year from now. We might not even be doing the panel a year from now. Bell Collector? We tried to do Bell Collector. So here's the problem. The problem is this, y'all. We can't do 2 shows at once because then the panel runs too long. We've tried to do that. We've tried to cover 2 shows at one time, and the panel just ends up running too long. Like for a season like this year with the Real Housewives of Potomac, where the episodes weren't really given a whole lot, then it'll have been easy for us to double up. But when it's a season where the episodes are really good and we have a lot to talk about, it just it's too long. It's too long. So then we also have the shows that we all watch, right? So it's got to be shows that all of us watch or that all of us are willing to watch. What about the reunion this year? What reunion? It's only one. You talking about Married to Medicine reunion, Lisa? It's only Lisa. Y'all don't be listening. Y'all don't be listening when I talk. Y'all really don't. You talking about the Married to Medicine reunion? Everybody don't watch Married to Medicine. So, and it's only one episode left. Y'all really, listen, I love that y'all love us this much. I do. I really do. I love that y'all love us this much. I swear I do. Laurel's a hump check. Drizzly? What's that? That's a liquor store? Drizzly? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I don't know that liquor store, Ronnie. I have to look it up. Yeah. We talked about Married to Medicine. We did talk about it. But if the housewives don't get better, then what? I don't know. Then we may have to flip on something else. But trust when I tell you, we've talked about things. Did I watch Mia Copa? No, I didn't watch it. I'm probably not going to watch it. You got to do BMF? No, I don't. Do I think Whitehead going to jail Tuesday? I mean, I'm not. Well, first of all, he wouldn't be going to jail Tuesday. Do I think he's gonna get convicted? Now, I am not qualified to speak on whether I think this man is going to go to jail or not. So I don't feel comfortable telling you what I think a jury is going to do or not do. We just have to wait and see. What was I saying before Tracy asked me that question? I was saying something else. What was that girl saying? Oh, y'all asked me if we don't do Real Housewives anymore, what we gonna do? I don't know. We have to figure it out. I was told Total Wine is not too far from DCA. Well, if there's one on Duke Street, then that's not too far from DCA. Yeah, so again, the thing is us finding a show that all of us watch. Now, all of us do watch Bell Collective. So if, we may do Bell Collective because we do all watch Bell Collective. But to be honest with you, I don't think it's too many other shows that we all watch. Bell Collective, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of oh, that's what it was. He doesn't want to do anything with Phaedra. So that's why he didn't want to do Married to Medicine. And Scotty doesn't look at Married to Medicine. So that was 2 of the panel that doesn't watch it. I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's anything else that we all watched together. They were doing a separate panel for Basketball Wives. They were doing a separate panel for Love and Marriage Huntsville till they stopped doing Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I don't know. I mean, we'll probably find something. Because, I think we're willing. Because Scotty was willing to watch Married to Medicine. He just didn't watch it. So we'll figure something out, y'all. His interview with Sweet Tea was good. It was good. What about if y'all cover the Union looks and Union as special panels covering the black shows or Martha's Vineyard? You mean the reunion looks as special panels? I don't think I understand what you're saying, two geeks. You're saying, what about if y'all cover... Well, we do reunion specials. We do that for the Real Housewives. We're going to do it for, when the looks come out for Potomac, we're going to do a panel on that. I can't tell that y'all like Real Housewives of Miami. Y'all don't be looking at my reviews. Martha's Vineyard would be good. You know what? I'm gonna suggest that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna suggest that now. Let me do it right now, because if y'all know me, my mind, I'll forget. Let me put it in the group chat right now, and then we can get off of here. Hold on. Where the group chat? Where the group chat? Where the group chat at? Where the group chat? Lord, I got so many. I really need to delete some of these groups I got. Okay. All right, I just put it in a group chat. Okay. Thank you. I care about Real Housewives of Miami. Dang, Cajun, you ain't gotta be like that. I love Miami. All right, you guys, let me get ready to get out of here. You do not have to meet me at Abby's place because the chat is going to automatically zap you guys over there. But if you want to, we're going to be at Abby Reviews. Y'all check me out at Abby Reviews. Make sure you are subscribed to the review channel. ReallyBTV. Tracy has been dropping that link. ReallyBTV Reviews. I appreciate you so much. And y'all meet me over there, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.